Many people with major depressive disorder don't understand why they feel depressed, sometimes despite having a good life or no obvious trauma. The theory: depression results from tiny, often unnoticed habits or experiences that accumulate over time and overwhelm the nervous system, activating the brain's giving up circuit, which flips from persistence to shutdown and hopelessness. But there's good news. Managing a few of these small habits can reduce depression's weight and allow natural resilience to return. Micro habits that fuel depression. Discounting the positive depression is not just sadness, but inability to feel happiness. Often comes from expecting the worst to avoid disappointment. Leads to dismissing wins, compliments, and positive experiences as meaningless or fake. This is a protective numbing against emotional pain, but ultimately trains the brain to focus only on negativity, worsening depression. Self-punishment, criticizing oneself harshly for mistakes. For example, "I'm an idiot," is common, though believed to motivate. Research shows self-criticism increases shame and inaction. Instead of healing, it fuels more pain and depression. Blaming yourself for having emotions. People with depression often judge themselves for feeling emotions, for example, guilt over anxiety. This adds negativity on top of normal feelings, making them harder to process. Repeated blame can flip the brain's shutdown switch toward depression. Withdrawing from life. Depression encourages social withdrawal to avoid hurt. Avoiding opportunities, cancelling plans, and not reaching out create loneliness and isolation. This withdrawal cycle deepens depression, numbing behaviors, bottling emotions, and distracting oneself with food, phone, work, or avoidance. This is often learned from parents who encourage suppression of feelings. Numbing prevents addressing problems and leads to worse depression. Outcomes: adults can learn healthier skills to face and solve problems instead. Rumination, overthinking past mistakes or injustices. The brain mistakes rumination for problem solving, but it actually traps you in depressive thinking. Self-neglect, poor self-care, for example, lack of sleep, bad diet, unmanaged stress worsens depression. Many don't realize their high stress levels until crisis points. Basic needs like sleep and exercise are essential to offset chronic stress effects. Waiting for motivation. Waiting until you feel motivated to act often leads to inaction. Motivation usually follows action, not the other way around. Behavioral activation therapy encourages small steps even without motivation. Emotional reasoning. Believing feelings are facts. For example, if I feel sad, life is pointless. Important to separate emotions from reality to shift depressive thinking. All or nothing thinking. Thinking in extremes, such as, if I can't do it perfectly, don't bother. This thinking pattern fuels depression. Recognizing this can help break the cycle by valuing small steps over perfection. Mindset, patterns, feeding depression. Victim. Mindset, feeling powerless and stuck because of circumstances, differs from acknowledging victimization. It blocks taking action or change. Fixed mindset, belief that current feelings or situations are permanent and unchangeable, should be replaced with a growth mindset, learning, adapting, and seeking solutions. Final thoughts. These micro-habits accumulate and can flip the brain's depression switch. Recognizing and changing even one small habit can shift the nervous system from shutdown toward resilience. Small, consistent actions build momentum toward feeling more alive, motivated, and on top of life.